Hello, welcome to another video from Avenue X, looking at Chinese drama land in the past week. And let's get right into it. As usual, first let's talk about dramas that have gone live. On the 13th, we have a drama that went live on the web platform Youku. 当我飞奔向你 English title, When I Fly Towards You. Very accurate translation. It is a high school campus drama, or at least starting from there, and we'll go to the point where our lead characters marry. 24 episodes led by Zhou Yiran and Zhang Miaoyi. I am right now very up to date with this drama. Although it is not the best school campus drama I've seen in recent years, it is also not the cheaply made and for a quick buck type of drama. One of the better looking, higher texture quality school dramas I've seen in recent years. Also, it's a little bit surprising that it actually comes from the platform Youku, which is notorious for its terrible aesthetics. I'll watch a couple of more episodes to decide whether it's worth talking about. Then, on the same platform Youku, 2 days later, on the 15th, we have a web drama going live, which totally didn't see it coming, because it's led by an actor that I really liked from a previous drama a couple of years ago, Zhang Yao, when he led the drama 一寸相思. Somehow I completely missed this piece of news about him being in the drama like this. And I checked it out, and it's so ridiculous. The drama's Chinese title is 余生之有你. This drama, our male lead is a merman. And English title is Fish Show You. Show you what? I've watched the first episode, and I can't tell you how many times I got completely taken out of the story because of how shabby this production is. Like, you can really use the word shabby. It's so poor. Its CGI is scarily bad. And all the extras, or even supporting roles, and to some extent, even lead roles, like apart from Zhang Yao that I know him from previous stuff, everybody looks so amateur. Like, they don't know how to be an actor or act in front of a camera. And it looks like from prop department to camera to everything that's within a drama production are all done by people who don't know what they're doing. I haven't seen a drama this shabby since the days of Guardian. And even Guardian is a really crappy production quality drama. There's one thing that it did really well, which is the director. I think it has 2 directors. Anyway, they know how to use cameras. Although they don't have the best gear, they are very aware of angles, framings, and within each scene, character's motivation. Therefore, for this one line he speaks, what angle is the best to put on this actor? They know how to film people to make them look good. Like, that's one thing from the super poor Guardian drama that you can tell it's done by people who know what they're doing. Where's this drama? Wow. Honestly, haven't seen a drama this bad for all the years. So, if you're curious to see how bad a drama can look like, you can test it out. But if you want to keep your mental peace and have one less pollutant of your eyesight you see in this world, don't even click it open. Then we have 2 dramas that are scheduled. Supposedly they will go live a couple of days later. First one, on the 20th, we have yet another drama of the same series, categories, and done by the same team. 南洋儿女情, English title Sisterhood, that's supposed to go on iQIYI and CCTV 8. And it's led by Xiao Yan and Dai Xiangyu. If you've watched these dramas, it's in the same category. It's done by Changxing Chuanmei, which is the company that did Strange Tales of Tang Dynasty, the Little Nyonya dramas we've seen previously, and it's the same people. So if you really liked those dramas previously, this is more than likely to be yet another one that will make you very happy. One day after that, and only a couple of hours ago, the drama came out and saying we're gonna show up on the 21st. And that is the fantasy period drama, 血鹰领主. We've talked about this very recently on my Thursday live stream, briefly. The Snow Eagle Lord drama led by Xu Kai and Na Zha. Looking at the trailer, it's a very typical 仙侠 drama with a lot of CG of people fighting where the lights will come out of their hands and then with qi coming out. And our male lead character, Xu Kai plays, has this typical setup of starting as an underdog who cannot fully utilize his internal power, but after certain things, he starts to be able to do it and it becomes a master of it, and that type of story. Judging by the trailer, it's just gonna be 2 good-looking people swinging their arms around with special effects, at least eye-pleasing. But I think Xu Kai this time also uses dubbing. For period dramas, it's unthinkable if he does it himself. It would completely destroy the drama. So let's see how pretty it will be. Then we have a drama that has gone through a couple of really funny ups and downs during this week, which is the 5th season, yes, the 5th one of 欢乐颂, Ode to Joy. I remember it was like yesterday when I said they aired Ode to Joy 3, then Ode to Joy 4, now 5. Initially, it was set to go live on the 16th, which literally means today, on Tencent and CCTV 8 at the later slot of the evening, 9:30 p.m. Supposedly, it's gonna go on satellite television like that, but yesterday, just about a day before its scheduled airing date, it got paused. Because right now there is a new policy rule about if you have a drama that is like serial, like you have season 1, season 2, or you have upper part and lower part, you have first half and second half, the 2 parts have to be airing at a distance of at least 3 months time. You see, like the policy basically is targeting those super long dramas that they want to go over the 40 episodes limit. So they break it manually into 2 parts and then air them together. So this policy comes in basically saying, no, you can't do that. If you want to air upper and lower part, you have to give it at least 3 months gap time. So that if you actually gather any popularity in the first one, well, you want to make it long, so we're gonna make it manually die down for 3 months. These day and age, the drama will already lose its heat. And then come in the second part. 上有政策,下有对策,对策有了,又有政策. It's so funny. You know, reality is more dramatic than dramas. And honestly, for Ode to Joy, the only good part is its first season. The second season already started to slip, and third, fourth are... Anyway, let's see when Ode to Joy season 5 can eventually come out. Then let's talk about a couple of other dramas at different stages of production. First, we have a drama that actually already wrapped last month, but they are very low profile, so they only come out this week to talk about it. I've mentioned that also briefly in the Thursday live stream, and I look forward to this production a lot. It is called 梦之海, English translation, Sea of Dreams, based on Liu Cixin, the writer of Wandering Earth and Three Body, sci-fi short story, which is about a scenario where Earth gets a big thing happening to it when all its ocean water got sent into its near orbit. So it got frozen into ice and becomes a ring around Earth, the planet. At the same time, on Earth crust, there's no ocean left. 12 episodes, short drama. It's gonna air on Youku. And a couple of cool things about this is, apart from its Liu Cixin's work, it is directed by Tian Li, who is the same director who did the 2 series of Tianjin Mystic, He Shen. I really like this director's style, although I'm not a huge fan of the second season of the drama. There's one thing we know about this director is he has very good taste in camera and in framing and in all the visual department of dramas. One of the most having their own style director these days. So he is at the helm of this production. I think at least in the looks and the visual department, it's gonna be very good. And it's led by Huang Jingyu, Wang Zixuan, Liu Chang. Wang Zixuan is the female lead of the 2 seasons of Tianjin Mystic and probably worked really well with this director, therefore she is the female main role in this story. Liu Chang, the tall and quite good-looking previous model who's been in Dramaland for a lot of contemporary dramas in recent years. With these 3 people leading it with Liu Cixin's IP and with this good taste of this director, fingers crossed it's gonna be a sci-fi story that does justice, right, to this whole genre. And let's hope Youku doesn't interfere in the looks department. Then quickly injecting a couple of photos. Yeah, it's paparazzi leaked photos of the right now in-shoot 怀竹篇 of the Fox Demon Matchmaker. The second one, led by Liu Shishi and Zhang Yunlong. This is what they look like, at least one of their outfit and look style in the drama. What do you think? I think it looks pretty nice. Let's hope this drama eventually, when it airs, you know, everything looks good. Then, during this week, we have many dramas that have gotten its to-air license. Technically, they can all show up anytime now. First one is a 1990s setting, contemporary young adults, romantic but also depicting that era life drama, 那些回不去的年少时光 Stand by Me, led by Zhao Jingmai and 白羽帆. 正午阳光's previous dramas frequenters. I think it's based on a novel that a lot of people liked quite a lot. So hopefully the production will do justice to the original work. The next one that has gotten its license is the firefighter drama that we somehow also mentioned during Thursday's live stream. And it's the 他从火光中走来, Bright Eyes in the Dark. We've talked about recently during the whole 2 weeks with too many trailers, those 2 weekly videos. And it's led by Huang Jingyu, Zheng Jingyi, also featuring Wang Ziqi as the guest star, if you still remember. So that drama is now airable anytime. Then the next drama is Yong An Dream, a period drama led by Ouyang Nana and Xu Zhengxi. For the coming July and August summer holiday official slot, we're gonna see a lot of dramas. That's why we have a really boring June so far. Then we have one thing about film that has released a first trailer, which is a production not so long ago I mentioned they've started shooting, and now they're already releasing trailers. It is the 没有一顿火锅解决不了的事, very long title. English title is also quite long. Nothing can't be undone by a hot pot. It is a murder mystery solving film about a group of thieves going to a backstage of a theater trying to steal something and then run into a murder. And it's led by Yang Mi, Yu Qian, Tian Yu, and quite a lot of other very well-known actors. It's definitely a small story that has a lot of flares and probably a lot of twists and turns. Let's see when this film goes into cinema whether it's gonna be one of those qualified mystery, murder solving, slightly black comedy probably film. We have one final thing, which somehow, things happen in cluster, and we have this happening in Drumland pretty much around this week, which is multiple popular singers or idols or actors, fandom, official fan club, starting a battle or war against the official studio of those singers and idols and actors, including people like Zhang Yixing, who is mainly known as a singer and dancer, but he also was in a lot of dramas. 谭健次, yeah, I didn't expect that. Bai Jingting, well, we all know who he is. Zhang Linghe and Zheng Shunxi. And it just happens that all of their official fan club leaders and most of the fans come together complaining about this and that and that and that and that. I mean, recently Yu Shuxing's studio also had this whole thing happening about how their artists or their idols are not treated fairly, how the people working at the studio are not doing their job. And the fandoms mostly are like, we demand a regrouping, a restructuring, or firing certain people at your studio because they're not doing their job properly and we're not happy. And if you don't do that, our fandom will officially stop supporting you or doing dadas, doing 数据, basically going everywhere, sending comments and 打榜, charts, billboards, like all those things that fandoms people do voluntarily for free for their stars. They're like, if you don't change how your studio is wrong and how those incompetent people are doing their jobs, we are gonna stop supporting or doing those work for free for you. Each person has their sort of individual different situation regarding their studio. Some of the studios are really problematic, like not really getting work done and being ridiculous, as if nobody is actually working there. And then some are just, come on, fans, like, what are you thinking? They definitely are stepping too far out of appropriate boundaries. This week somehow, it just happens one after another. And when I was looking at those social media and all those things, I'm like, maybe it's because it's at the end of the term. Either you finished 高考, which just happened early June, or like you're at the end of this semester and somehow you start to get time free and you don't know what to do during summer holiday. So let's just like all gather and together and try to stage a coup. Just melon eaters and tea drinker on the side and watching and finding it's amusing. That would be the end of this week's video. If you want to hear me talk more about Dramaland, what's going on right now, and also quite an extensive somehow started chat during the Thursday live stream I just did about line delivery, Mandarin, and actors' performances and what's the problem with what's going on these days in Dramaland in China. I talked a lot about that during that live stream, so you can head over there and hear me talk for another 2 hours and a half. Thank you for watching Avenue X. I'll see you in my next video. Meanwhile, live long and happy drama watching.